hope you can hear me. I just thought I'd do a quick thinking out loud. We're here in Los Angeles airport, and you can see it's very swish. Very impressed with it actually. And we've got the Statue of Liberty in the background on some screen. And I just wanted to share something with you that I thought about on the flight coming over. I'm on my way to the UK to see family and friends, which I'm really excited to do. And my last night in Queenstown, I had dinner with some friends of ours, Andy and Jenny and Sue. And one of the things that Andy shared with me, I really want to share with you. I think it's a really, really useful point. I'm going to turn that way because the Statue of Liberty is really lighting up the back there. That's probably a bit better. One of the things he said was that he had heard this story about this gentleman that went to work every single day. He drove to work and he was not really enjoying his life. You know, he's a bit dysfunctional, not particularly happy in his marriage, and just felt as though he was just on this treadmill of life, just working all the hours that God sends. And what his psychologist recommended to him was that he start his day as he means to go on. And he asked him specifically, how do you drive to work? And he said, well, you know, he drives into his garage, and so every morning he would reverse his vehicle out of his garage. And the psychologist said to him, well, if you think about it, that's not really the best way to start your day. What you're doing effectively is you're reversing backwards into your day as opposed to driving forwards into it. So it's quite a nice metaphor. And so he asked him to make sure that the very next morning he would get into his car, that he had reversed in so that he could drive it straight out, facing forwards, facing his day. And that's what he asked him to do. And he said, you know, I think that will just the fact that you're facing your day, you're setting off your day by driving forward into it, then that's going to make some radical changes. And so the gentleman reversed his car in, so he was able to drive it out the next morning, got into his car, a little bit on autopilot, a little bit, you know, sort of tired, and it was towards the end of the week, and automatically put his vehicle into reverse and reversed it straight into the back of his garage. Now, I think the key point here is that not so much the metaphor about looking forward to your day, because it's quite simplistic. I think the interesting thing is that habits are really what equals our performance in life. And whatever habits you're doing on a daily basis will actually affect the type of life that you live. So what are the habits that serve you, and what are the habits that don't serve you? What are the habits that are stopping you from moving forward? What are the habits that are causing you perhaps to move away from your goals? And really embrace the habits that are taking you to where you want to go, because habits are what form us, and habits are automatic. They're running unconsciously. As in, you may have experienced this, I know I have. I've known in my house there's a light that doesn't work, right? The bulb's gone. I need to get a ladder out of the garage, and yet I will still go and try and turn that light on or off because it's automatic. It's an automatic habit. So my question to you is, what habits serve you? What habits are not serving you? Write them down, embrace the ones that do, and eradicate the ones that don't. So coming at you from this beautiful terminal in Los Angeles, remember, it's your life, live it.